Good afternoon, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps, upside down again. Enjoying this day today at 35 degrees in not Haywards Heath, in Sussex, should I say. And what we've got to do is we're going to be doing this with a burning stove, and it's a nice appliance, but I say that about all of them, as you know. First thing what we've got to do is we could just take this out. This should just slide out. Like that. Just drop that down to one side, and then what we've got to be doing is we've got the bricks are going to have to come out next. These are quite brittle, these bricks, so if they crack, it's not an issue. But they're basically, if you always look on the back of them, you can see that it's all fine and everything. Sometimes you get hairline fractures in them and everything, and they're like patio slabs, these bricks, so they're probably made of something completely different, but that's what they always remind me of. That's what they feel like, the texture on them and everything. And then we'll just move this one here. So we've got to move the sides ones out, and then we can get this baffle plate out. Literally just move that over here like that. And then I'm holding onto the baffle plate. Obviously you don't want to drop that down. And then take that down like that. And then it's got like a little filter on the top of it. I'm just going to put my hoover on for a few seconds. A few seconds. Give myself a bit of dust on top of it. It's completely normal. Basically, you're going to have to excuse me, I'm sweating with it already. About 1,000 degrees it feels like at the moment. So yeah, what we do is I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to put a bit of a hoover while it's inside. It's making a mess, because I know there's going to be more sweat on the half to go. So we just take that out like that. Just a little filter that sits on top of it. With these bricks, it's always a good idea never to put them on top of each other like the other ones. I try not to put the other ones on top of the others. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a crack in it. Just up there, if you can see that, let me just show you. Just there. You can see that, just in there. That's completely normal, that's fine. They do crack. You know, they're not going to last forever. So I wouldn't worry about it, to be fair. As long as everything fits back together, that's the main thing. So what we're going to do now, obviously, is the usual. We're going to put the hoover nozzle, make sure it's tucked in right in there. And then we're going to get the faithful brush. Put that there. Just going to. I've been doing scenic work this morning, so this is the first job that I've done chimney wise, sweeping wise this afternoon should I say. See that the weather's starting to affect my head now, so what we're going to do is get the old 6-inch faithful. I've already had a look outside, make sure the cow's all fine, it's looking all right up there, so no problems at all, which is good. And then what we've got to do is stick this up here like that. And then what we do is I'll put this, I'm just going to put a t-shirt over my mouth. Obviously I normally wear a mask, but I'll be dead. To be fair, I couldn't do this job at the moment if I was wearing a mask. I'd have to. It's funny, when I first started, for probably the first 10 years of doing this job, I never worked August. I always had the whole of August off. Never worked August, and as time's gone on and more people have got stoves, August has become the second busiest part of my year. You know, obviously the winter's the busiest. Just take that down. Put that up there. And then August just becomes, because people are like sensible now, get it done before the mad rush. So no, I don't take any time off August now. I had that week off, as you know, in July. I showed you them pictures of the Blackwood Forest. and the rain and the wood burner that we had in our log cabin and everything. It's better to take time off earlier before the season gets going. Remember, when you're pushing the rods up, always twist them clockwise. And just keep going like that. But do it slowly. Once you start seeing a bit of dust coming down, it's better just to slow down a little bit. Give it a few minutes to sort of die down a little bit. You go too fast up there, you're just going to create an avalanche. I can't believe how dirty I am already. Amazing. And that's just from wood ash. Not actually from the soot. That's one of the downsides of this job. You can't, like, when you get home from work, you've got to go and have a shower first before you do anything. I can't sit down and relax or nothing. Oh, I'm not allowed to, my missus won't let me. And then obviously we get into the red rods now, so it's like a warning that we're nearly at the top, so slow down. I think we might be at the top now. There you go, donk. A little donk that we like to hear. That means we're at the top of the chimney. So it's not too bad, this one. As I said, this time of year all the regulars getting them done. They burn the right woods and everything. We have a few bad ones. I think I've got a bad one to do next actually. And that's an open fire, so I'll be doing the video differently for that one. But this one's fine. As I said, it's got a crack in the back, but that's no big deal. As long as everything all goes back together, because these can be expensive, these bits to replace. So it's not worth it. And if you do decide that you need to replace them, you can get all the stuff on eBay. Bring it down now. Oh, my eyebrows are sweating now. Amazing. Problem is you've got to wear, it's not a problem, but you just got to wear a long sleeve shirt because you don't want soot all up your arms. I remember when I first used to start, we never even had gloves. Oh, that was a killer, that was. Learning that way, the old school ways. The calluses on my hands were horrendous. My hands were like, they were like mechanics' hands as well. They used to split all the time. But it was my idea with these surgical gloves, and everybody wears them now. And then obviously, these fingerless gloves. That wasn't my idea, but wearing the surgical ones underneath makes such a difference. I mean, you think they're all about 12 quid a box for 100. I try and use them twice. Sometimes it's difficult. I'm just getting myself a hoover up because I don't want to stand up and put wood ash everywhere. Can't believe how much I'm sweating. I think it's that big jug of water that I had earlier on. It was alright on the roads. There's a breeze. As you can see, it's very fine and dusty, which is all in good order. I'm just going to get out of the brush now. And what I'm going to do is just fold this up so it's out of the way. See, even the dogs are quietened up now. They're listening to the aren't they? They're listening to the sweet talking about, commentating about the wood burner. See, they're interested. I bet they're saying like, we could do this. We don't need him. Maybe we get more doggy biscuits or something. Oh mate. Oh, do they? Yeah. Oh right. Excellent. They're probably just making sure I'm doing it properly. You know, like they don't want no messing about, do they? Right, and then as you know, we brush the top like that. As you can see, it's just ash in there. It's not a problem. There's no issue. When it comes down black and lumpy, that's when the issue is. So we're just going to Lever everywhere. I'm trying to keep my face away. I'm not leaning over because sweat and soot is like water and soot, which is really hard. When you start sweating, it's really hard to not to drip sweat onto the actual appliance. Customer's got a conservatory next to us as well, so that's melting me big time. Alright, just gonna put this back in place. Wow. Woo. That's got to go in there like that. It's got a special place. Little bracket at the back here where it sits. It should go into a couple of pins. Right. Put that filter back on top of there. I'm not too sure what that filter does actually, to be fair. There's nowhere it clips into. Where's the... That's it. I've only ever seen them always on top of this. They can't cover the pipe up. You can see the crack now, it's just literally on this side. I will show you in a minute. We'll have a look inside. Just make sure we clean it all out first. As you know, if you don't get all the corners clean, then it won't go in properly, and it's worth just taking a little bit of time to get everything done first. Because at the end of the day, the worst mistake you can make is rushing. Just take your time. That's it. I mean, that crack is only just kind of, not even, I might have to ask the customer for a cloth to wipe his half down with my sweat at the moment. And we'll put these back into position. Just give them a bit of a hoover first. Make sure they're nice and tidy. They're crumbling away a little bit at the edges here, as you can see. But that's no problem. As I said, you know, as long as it all fits back into position, which it clearly does, that's fine. This one's the same. It's got a few crumbling away. And then on this side as well. That's no big deal. This is a multi-fuel wood burning stove, so they do get pretty hot. So that's fine. Looking a bit different now. So I'm just gonna, for the last bit, these are the fun bits, to be fair. These bits, they either go in straight away or they don't. Make them so precise. I'm trying it a different way, by the way. Not the way I would normally do it. I don't know why they have to make them like this, to be fair. They never think of the maintenance when they do things like this. Let's bring that up a bit. If it comes out, it goes in. That's what she says. What's going on here? How's that sometimes, look, see where it's crumbling away. That's all it takes. Just one little piece. Stop it going right in. And just check on this side. Make sure it's all alright on this side. Just double check. It's all fine in there. What they should do, they should just sit on here. And on top and then twist them around. Yeah. Right. Move this out of the way. It's because of the heat. It's just not thinking right today. A little bit too hot. Pardon? Yeah, well they make them so precise. I mean it came out alright, didn't it? So I think that back in there like that. What's onto it now? There it is. We're doing it now. Right. You work the card. The only thing you've got to be careful of, you never force them down, especially on a half. It's different if it's like a. There we go. It's different if it's on like a bit of slab. You can bang them. But if it's on like a bit of slate, if you bang them, you can end up like sending like make a fracture here on the legs. So you've got to be very, very careful. But that's in. The way to do it is to take one of the side ones out, put that up at the top, put the side one back in, and then twist it around. I mean, I have done this one before, so as I said, it's like when you start sweating and stuff like that. Especially, let's think how hot it is now. They say it's going to be like 35 today, but got a friend who's he's got a burger bar and he's not going to work today. He's like, there's no way I'm having a day off. So it'd be like 60 degrees in there. And he said and his daughter's had him up all night last night. Because they're on their summer holiday, so he's like, I woke up this morning and thought. So all these regular customers won't be getting their bacon butties this morning. But you see what I'm doing, it's like, always a good idea just to get a shovel, go right at the back. Make sure you get all the soot out, because there's always a little bit that stays in there. What we like to do is make sure it's all nice and clean. All part of being safe as well. So like this, glass. As I said, you can get like a glass oven cleaner that does the job, or hot spot products. Hot spot products are the best. Like this one's moving a little bit, yeah, and I've shown you before about the moving the legs. All these single door ones, they move a little bit, but it's just literally when you're opening them and closing. Someone was saying the other day, you were talking about the door making it move, and basically what I said, like I've done a video already on them, but they clearly didn't watch that video. But basically all it is on single door wood burners, they're very, very heavy, the doors. When I used to fit these appliances, what I used to do was I used to take the doors out, because I used to fit them on my own, and everything out, and it makes them so much lighter. And because they're really heavy, the doors, when you open them, if you open them too quickly, it moves them about. So that's the reason why they'll be twisted a bit. That's all it is. So it's very simple, and all you have to do is just hold the legs and then just twist it back into position. Obviously, if it's a massive great wood burner, you know, it weighs a ton, then, you know, don't expect to do that. But the little ones are probably the ones that move the most. So, but that's fine. So that is it. It is done. I'm going to like turn the hoover off now and give everything a bit of a wipe. Remember with the old fans, the further back they are, the better. More facing the actual pipe. This one's sort of the pipe's a bit really right at the back, so it's a bit difficult to have it right at the back. So, but so it's a bit of a limited to where you can have it. But you always want the fan. Let me put you showing you. You always want that fan to be facing towards the pipe, because you don't want just the heat from the wood burner. You want the heat from the pipe as well. You'll get a lot more heat. It become a lot more heat efficient and everything. But that's it. It's all done. All ready for the customer for the winter time. Anyway, have a great day from Zachary Sweets.